All right, part 2 of recording this one. Brock Lesnar.
The Beast.
Versus the Best. And first reactions. Who do you think is going to win this one? First thing that comes off your mind. Who do you think is going to win?
Brock Lesnar.
All right. Now, why is that the first thing that comes off your mind? Why do you think it's going to be Brock?
Because I think in some way Punk's going to get screwed either by Heyman or by Curtis Axel or... One of the Heyman guys is going to screw him over somehow.
Curtis Axel is not on the card. That's something you want to pay attention to.
Right.
And the fact that they have an Intercontinental Champion who's not on the card as of right now, I think you're going to want to watch out, like you said, for Paul Heyman potentially screwing him. How does he have a finisher already? He did 2 moves. At the same time, though, like Arto Cal, the article had brought up a good point that if CM Punk were to take down Brock, he was to beat down, the Beast, the bad guy, and then get his hands on Paul Heyman. I think that's what most of the WWE Universe, wants right now.
That's what I want.
Is for Paul Heyman just to get the crap beat out of him. The question is, do you beat the crap out of him on the pay-per-view, or do you wait till Raw?
Probably Raw.
Oh, wait, we got to make sure we get back in the ring, because it is just a singles match, and that brings up our next point, is with CM Punk facing Brock Lesnar. Brock hasn't had a normal singles match since his return to WWE.
That's correct.
They've all been, John Cena was an Extreme Rules match. You had Triple H in a No Holds Barred. You had Triple H in a Steel Cage match. So what is CM Punk and Brock Lesnar going to do? Do you think it's going to be an MMA type match?
I think so. I think they've been kind of leading up to that in, Brock's taped statement talking about how Punk's, working on the MMA stuff at the local gym, makes it sound like he's working out at the Y or something like that.
But that brings up a good point. Like, he's like great friends with the Gracie family.
Yeah.
The historic, jiu-jitsu. That's what Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Exactly.
So the big question I think a lot of people are going to have on their mind is can Punk beat him in type of an MMA match? And I worry about that because, Brock is a UFC fighter. He did... he was the UFC World Heavyweight Champion. Not World Heavyweight, I'm thinking WWE. He was the Heavyweight Champion. Is Punk going to be able to do that style? And I think we're going to see, hopefully, a new aspect of CM Punk's game where he does have more MMA-type stuff.
Definitely.
Do you see a rematch potentially? Or do you think, because Brock has already had 2 matches this year. This will be his second one.
Yeah.
If his contract is only for 3 matches, is this the last we're going to see of Brock until WrestleMania?
You would think so if it's strictly 3 matches, but I'd like to see this continue. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch of this.
Do you think if the numbers are true and they're paying him $5 million for 3 matches? I think last year at SummerSlam when Brock came back and the pay-per-view buys the year before were like $315,000, Brock's return got $370,000. So Brock pulls in money. Brock is money. The question is, will Brock and CM Punk live up to the hype? Brock and Triple H got the main event at Payback.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to get the main event here. As much as I would like to say the main event happens where CM Punk beats the crap out of Paul Heyman and that ends the show, we know it's not going to happen because we know Daniel Bryan versus John Cena will be the final match. How do you see it ending? Like you said, you think there may be some interference of some sort?
I think it's just going to be something real squirrely, and Heyman's going to be involved one way or another.
Do you think Heyman's going to be involved? Because it is no DQ. Do you think maybe CM Punk tries to pull a Miz? Because when Curtis Axel took on the Miz,
exactly, you
had Miz fall to the ground, kind of with some heelish tactics, and was able to pull it out. I honestly think CM Punk gets the victory here. Brock Lesnar's past the point where he needs to win in the WWE. He's a beast regardless. He can go on. They're going to make him look strong. And in the end, I think CM Punk walks out as champion. Because let's be honest, CM Punk already lost to The Undertaker this year. It's already one big profile loss.
Yep.
And he beat Jericho, which gave him a little bit of redemption.
Mm-hmm.
But, Brock...
in front of his hometown crowd, yeah.
Yeah, if Brock's going to leave and not be gone to WrestleMania... it only hurts CM Punk to not get the victory here. So
I hope you're right. I want to see Punk win this.
Oh, I think that the big thing here is maybe are we going to have a rematch with the whole Triple H thing? I don't necessarily think we need a rematch. I think they go on, they put on the Best versus the Beast. I don't necessarily like the way they're calling it. I'm still hoping for Paul Heyman to pull a swerve where they come out after everybody's already bought the pay-per-view, and Paul and Brock and CM Punk, they all hug and be like, yeah, exactly. That's how you promote or book a pay-per-view.
Oh, wow.
Like, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm waiting for that swerve as CM Punk gonna go ahead and beat up Brock Lesnar. If CM Punk wins, do you think it's gonna be by GTS? Do you think it's gonna get him to tap?
I think GTS, man.
How many do you think it's gonna take for Brock Lesnar? My simulation, I had Brock hit 5 of them.
Wow.
On CM Punk when he finally beat him. How many do you think it's gonna take to keep down the beast?
I'll say 3.
3 GTSs. Let us know what you guys think. If he's going to win, how many GTSs will it take? Not as fan sports gaming universe. Go check him out. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all later.
Later.